Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Arde, and today we have a new One Piece chapter. It was recently a 1 week break, so I'm really excited to get back into reading. During last week, I made a video on my channel where I reacted to tinfoil theories. So if you want to watch that, you can click up here. I can point up here. Okay, just without further ado, I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm so excited. Oda usually have something big when they have a break week and then comes back. We are currently in a flashback with Rocks. I believe this backstory is going to lead us up to God Valley, where we will see the fight between Rocks pirates, Roger and Garp. I really hope that's going to happen. Yeah, without further ado, wait, hold on, there's a color spread there. Ah, that's really cute. Hold on, let me see if I can pick it up. 1 second, I need to turn off my camera. Here, he's doing the Nika stance while running with all the straw hats around him. It's so cute. And we have, we have Roger and Luffy, the main, the captains. We have the right-hand man, left-hand man. I'm not sure why Nami is on the side, while the others are small. She's the head, I guess. Head of the crew. I actually really like seeing his swords on his back as well, not on his side. That's really cool. Okay, this is chapter 1156. It's called Idols. Back in those days, certain idols roamed the seas. Before the Great Pirate Era, that was some pirate attack with a heart at the end. Why aren't any of you fighting back? You guys are useless. They've taken everything. You men are hopeless. They were strong. You didn't lift a finger. Now what are we supposed to do? Even the Marines could not oppose this group. They all have hearts in their eyes. It's sort of like Boa's fruit. Melo Nami. They were known as the Kuja Pirates, a crew that hailed from the elusive Isle of Woman. Are we going to see Shaki? Did Shaki have that fruit as... No, but Shaki's alive. Oh. But I want to see Shaki anyway. Fierce and stunning pirate band, off limits to men. I grow weary of my own beauty. Day and night it always goes this way. Will I ever be free to shed it? This perfection. Yeah, Captain Gloriosa, oh my god, hello. Captain Gloriosa is a goddess. Yes, she is. She was, I mean. Empress of Amazon Lily, Captain of the Kuja Pirates, Gloriosa. Future Elder Nyon. Oh my god, what happened? I know metamorphosis is happening at a certain age in when it comes to old people. But that's one hell of a change. Oh my god, she's gorgeous. She's unbearably cute. I'm in love. Her radiance is making my mind go blank. My heart can't afford to beat this hard. Empress Gloriosa, here are your new fan letters. Into the giant pile in the background. Tritoma. Sorry. What about all those back there? Never mind. Tritoma comes running up with a bunch of letters in her hand. But in the background, there's a massive pile in a basket. And Gloriosa is asking who there's for. And she answers, oh, those are for Lady Shaki. There are 100 times more. Tritoma, future empress of Amazon Lily. We have seen Tritoma before. Her name sounds familiar. Okay, I don't pick. So you have Boa Hancock, and then probably Tritoma, and then Gloriosa, and then Shaki. Oh, all is Shaki. How could she? Upstaging your own captain is total betrayal. Yeah! Even her anger face is like an icy gem. Oh, there's a ship approaching them. Indeed. The only one set to outshine the radiant Gloriosa, the star of her era, was none other than the first mate, Shukuyaku, or Shaki. Captain, enemy ahead! Oh, it's the Roger Pirates! Hello there. It's me, Roger speaking. Hand her over, Kuja Pirates. Hand her over? Oh, it's a young Roger. He has the straw hat on. Actually, just here. He has the straw hat on. Today is the day we finally win her from you. We're taking your first mate, Shaki. You never learned, Roger. Isn't being loved by a woman like me enough? Get her! And they're fighting each other. So Gloriosa liked Roger, okay. I like that the speaker Roger is using has a tiny Dendenmushi on top. Let's see. I'm trying to not look at the other. There's a double spread. Who did you come to take again? Someone kicks open the door. Yeah, Lady Shaki! They say. Her every move was captivating. Shaki is here! All the Roger Pirates have hearts in their eye. I brought you a flower. Please accept it as a gift. No, Shaki. Take my flower instead. In her presence, flowers wilted, birds lost their songs, and people turned against each other. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Stay away from Shaki! People are fighting each other. Oh, Gaban. Just hearing you say my name is... and he gets kicked in the head. Long time no see, Roger. Roger's just going up with a sword against her. How dare you do that to Gaban? Damn it! I like Shaki too much, and he gets knocked out and lies on the floor. Shaki standing over him. The bump on his head and heart in his eye. You too, Roger. Her beauty humbled even the mightiest of warriors. I think the next page is going to show us how she really looks, but there's a tiny image of, tiny panel of how she looks. She kind of reminds me of that, oh my god, I forgot her name, but the one who teaches Ichigo in Bleach, the ones who can turn into a cat. She kind of looks like her. Never mind, I take it back. She does not. You should know, I'll never submit to another's captivity. Yeah! Take their treasure. You could take my soul while you're at it. And then we have Gloriosa. Roger, you know I'm the one who likes you, right? Out of the way, Gloriosa. You're blocking Shaki. Really? It must be so hard for you. Yeah, I'm surrounded by idiots. And she blinks to him. And we know those two are in the future. First mate of the Kuja Pirates, Shaki. Her name is spelled Shakuyaku, so it's Shakuyaku, But Shaki is just easier to say. Shakiyaki? Shakiyaku? Yeah, she's pretty. She's really pretty. She's already smoking. Empress Gloriosa is the Navy. Get moving with the loot. Don't let a single crumb behind. On it. Hey, at least let us keep some of our food. We spotted the Roger and Kuja crews. Oh, that's wrong. We spotted the Roger pirates and the Kuja pirates. Is it crews, but pirates? Quick, snap a picture. It'll be worth a fortune. Knock it off! Hurry, guys! We gotta set sail. Roger's yelling. Roger, isn't that Garp's ship? What did you just say? All right, men, new plan. Crush them! So instead of running away, they go to a battle with Garp. Pirate Goldie Roger, future king of the pirates and father of Ace. Vice Admiral Monkey D. Garp, future head of the Marines and grandfather of Luffy. Look at this. Oh my god, this chapter. Meteor Fist! Wow, they're here! Aramitami? A reference to a violent kind of spirit in Shinto. Aramitami? I'll look it up later. Aramitami. It just had to be Garp's ship, didn't it? Garp! Roger! They're punching each other. No. Roger is using his sword at Garp, but Garp punches him. Roger, Garp, and Rox. Three will be spoken of as legends in the great. Oh my god, are they? Three who would be spoken of as legends in the great pirate era, but at this time their blood burned with passion of youth. What the? Empress Gloriosa? The Kuja were at the height of their popularity at this time. No one could speak of this era without mentioning them. Sister, hang in there! My heart aches. Many saw them as idols, and their wanted posters fetched high prices. Stalkers taking creep shots became daily nuisance for the crew. Soon after this encounter, the encounter with Garp and Roger, Shaki was crowned empress, and her popularity continued to grow to an unimaginable level. Yeah, she's pretty. She's pretty. Here's the fight, and here's Shaki. Oh, we're back in Elbaf. Ida's Tavern, Elbaf. I saw Loki drowning. Still a flashback. I saw Loki drowning after the ship capsized. He's always acting up so badly when you're not around. I honestly wonder whether I should help him or not. And Harald is going. No, I'm going. Sorry. Harald is going. Sorry, and thank you for saving him. Loki, pull yourself together. What the hell? You shouldn't have... What the hell? You shouldn't have even hesitated to help. This is Ida pointing at another giant. How would you feel if Loki had died? Come on, Ida. Loki's the only one who selfishly took the ship and sailed off. So what? If you can just stand by and let a kid die, I'd drag him under and drown him myself. And 100 times over. Loki's going, I didn't ask anyone to save me. Damn it! That's the piss-poor attitude I was talking about. So he stole a ship. You lost your mom and your dad. You lost your mom and your dad's always quite busy. I bet you must get pretty lonely, right, Loki? Shut up, you old hag. Ida is talking to him. Wouldn't it be better to stay with us? No way! Both Hyrdin and Loki going, no way! They still don't like each other. Or they probably never will until present. I'm on to you, Ida. You're just acting all motherly, so we'll let you move into the castle, aren't you? You're just a gold digger. And Hyrule going, screw you, Loki! What you said is unacceptable. Apologize right this instant. Don't you care how Ida feels? You kids are just too cute. You're being too sweet on him. And then we have another child. I hate how he says such mean things to you, stupid Loki. Mato. Are you crying for me? Mato, have you seen her? The world is full of kind and beautiful people. Then we have Loki. I'm sick of this goddamn country. Every single one of you is weak and dirty. I'm going to be free like rocks. Then we have, from then on, each time Rox visited to try and recruit Harald, Loki would attempt to join Rock's crew, but he will ultimately never get his way. Aren't you happy? I'm going to follow him out to sea, because I hate you all. Right back. Because I hate you. Wait. Because I hate you all. Right back is kind of weird. No, because he sees them as them hating him. Because he's cursed. So it's right back, I hate you all. Several months after the Rock's crew takeover of Pirate Island. We're moving faster. Where the hell did you come from? I'm here to join the Rock's pirates. Yeah, maybe in your dreams, but it ain't happen. It ain't gonna happen. You won't even lay eyes on them. The Rock's pirates, the ocean's all stars of evil. See that fish-shaped boulder over there? That's where they're said to be holed up. On Pirate Island, the skull that we know that has eyes. It didn't have eyes earlier. It just had like a fish shape. Who is this person? If you're dead set on meeting them, head that way. But the deeper into the island you go, the madder the bastard gets. Good luck with that death wish. Yeah. So he has a tattoo on his hand. Tikiri. And he tries to kick him. Take that! Ugh. Yeah, that'll teach you. Huh? What? Who is this? Should I know who this is? Yeah! Kyo, the hitman. And he just grabs the guy by his head and crushes him. Ah! What's Shiki Rivals doing here? Stay back, he'll kill you all! The strong gathered around Rox, and their presence attracted even stronger recruits. Kyo, the wicked. Future Silver Axe. Aha, hello Silver Axe. He has a really cool design. He's really big. He kind of reminds me of how Set looks in film Set. His glasses are really cool. What a view! Look at the scenery. Blasting a couple holes in the place was the right call after all. Ain't that right? That's what I'm talking about. Now we have the eyes in the skull instead of a fish head. As I was saying, this is Rox talking. As I was saying, there's 2 devil fruits I'm after. One of them most likely on Elbaf. It'll only show its true power if Harald eats it. Okay, he's after 2 devil fruits. So he doesn't have a devil fruit. But it seems that like he did the destructions of the ice. Is he just that strong with his fists? Well, we'll need... Hold on. We'll need those Galera folks too, yeah? I've heard the legends, but... Pirate Captain John? I'm using all my contacts to try and track them down, but there's nothing about a frozen army of giants. Pirate Charlotte Linlin, future Big Mom. Hello, Big Mom. Even if you find them, what good are you? Even if you find them, what good are a bunch of corpses now? Exactly. There's no way to bring him back. Shut it! We're talking about the dreams. Don't be a downer. This is Pirate Straussen, that head chef for Big Mom. Well, there's a bunch of names coming up here. Even if they did come back to life, they have no reason to listen to you. Pirate Barbell, Catfish Fishman. And Rock is saying, that's why we need Harald. He's the current king of Elbaf. Then we have Kaido. Can't we just use our strength to force him to obey? We can do the same. We can do the same thing to that guy Harald too. And Rock's going, huh? Never say that again, you brat. Rox is just kicking Kaido. Calm down, Rox. Why you? Kaido, you stop it too. We have Shiki here. He doesn't. He still has his legs. We just got to this island. Do you two want to turn it into a ruin already? A group like this is bound to implode sooner or later, but this isn't the time. This is Captain John speaking. Captain John kind of looks like a conjurer. Has a really big smile. Right, let's hold off on that till we cash in a little more. Get it, you horn-headed rookie. Harald, my good pal. I'll crush you if you say that crap again, Kaido. So, Captain John is the guy that Buggy is after, or his treasure. So I wonder what his treasure is. You got a big spread of the Rocks Pirates. Listen up, you lot. Elbaf is the key to bringing down the Holy Land. If any of you don't buy that, then get lost. It's your choice if you want to stand with me on the day of destiny. But if you got the guts, follow me. I'll take you to the world summit. The Rocks Pirates. And we have all of them right here. The crew has formed. That's so cool. I wonder what Silver Axe is up to on this island. Big Mom, hello. That's a cool chapter. Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm kind of curious what the... I'm more curious now than ever what the fruit on Elbaf is. He says... Rook said that... As I was saying, there's 2 devil fruits I'm after. One of them most likely on Elbaf. It'll only show its true power if Harald eats it. So it's still powerful, but since Harald is a giant, also a massive giant, an ancient giant, the same as Loki, it has to be a Sowen fruit. So my theory that it's Fenrir is more than likely more possible now, because just imagine how massive that wolf is when a ancient giant turns into it. But what is the other fruit? Is that probably the fruit that Blackbird has today? And I wonder if he has a devil fruit right now, because he punched, or he created 2 holes into the face of Pirate Island to make the skull. And the only thing I can think of that has that power, of course, there's been a lot of discussions over on Reddit, at least, where that Rocks might have Buggy's fruit. And yeah, it makes sense if you can, if you awaken it, you can interact with the world as instead. But as you can see right here, it's not perfectly shaped. It's crushing. Every piece is crushed. But with Buggy's fruit, when he gets cut, it's just a thin slice. And as we've seen in the live action, which Oda has approved, Buggy's fruit can be like, you can punch him in the stomach or in the chest, and a hole will appear where you're punched, and that piece will fall out. So it could be Buggy's fruit, but then the holes will just be giant pieces of rocks being flown out, not crumbled like here. So I don't think he has Buggy's fruit. And people have said he has open on me as well, but that doesn't as well, because that will also have perfect shaped holes. And the rocks will be a perfect shape. So I just think this is raw power. He's just using his fist to punch it out. So I don't think Rox has a pirate. I don't think Rox has a devil fruit as of now. He's just insanely strong. And of course, he have Konkurosaki. He has to. We don't have a confirmation on it, but yeah, he has to have Konkurosaki. Okay. I really like the design of Silver Axe, Kyo the Wicked. I was going to look up something. Maratomi? Aramitami. Hold on. Aramitama in Shinto refers to the wildest spirit. One of the four aspects of gods. My Google is all in Norwegian. Hold on. Literally brazen soul or uncultured spirit. In Shintoism, concept regarding a deity's state of mind refers to a spirit or a kami or the soul of a dead person. And we have pictures of Bleach, which makes sense. Aramitami is one of the four aspects of the soul. It is one side of the soul that harbors the aggressive and violent part of the soul. So it's sort of like an evil spirit, basically. Cool. Okay, let's go through the chapter real quick to see if I spot something, and then we'll check Reddit, what they have to say. Yeah, the Kuja pirates are just everyone is fawning over them. They don't. Gloriosa doesn't have the fruits that Boa had. She's just beautiful. The same as Shaki. Yeah, she's. Oh my god, she's gorgeous. Gloriosa. Oh my god. I really like her hair. Like it's curly. Look at that pose. Oh my god. I can't wait to see that in color. Tritoma. The Roger Pirates. I noticed right now on the ship of the Roger crew. This is before we don't know exactly when this is, unless we have told and I've just forgotten. On Pirate's ship, the giant egg is there, but we don't know what it is yet. But I'm curious about in Shaki's narrator panels. It says, "In her presence, flowers wilted. Birds lost their songs, and people turn against one another." So, Birds just lost their song because they don't know how to react. But I don't. The flowers wiltering, isn't that a bad sign? Or is it just that her beauty is so incredible that the flower itself doesn't know how to react? So it's just dying? I like that she took out Gaban and Roger just because she's so beautiful. And Roger is head over heels with Shaki, while Gloriosa is head over heels with Roger. And we know in the future that Shaki and Rayleigh is a thing. Because it seems like everyone on the Roger crew, or every person, is head over heels with Shaki, but Rayleigh is the only one that isn't like jumping at her. He's just, come on, guys, stop this, behave yourself, and she takes a liking to that. She winks at Rayleigh and with a heart and smiles at him, and he's just. Of course, he thinks she's beautiful, but he's composing himself. I'm really curious about that egg on the Roger pirate ship. I absolutely like that. Roger, isn't that Garp ship? No, before it said that, the Navy is coming. Hurry, guys! Hurry up, we gotta set sail. Hey, Garp, Roger, isn't that Garp ship? What did you say? All right, man, new plan. Crush them! I like this rivalry. That's so cool to see. Even back then, Garp's ship was the dog face. But right here, you can see Roger is swinging his sword. It seems like he hit him right here, but his sword is on this side. It's like the sword went through Garp. Of course, it's in anime, you slice through people and running past each other, and then they don't lose their body or anything, but it's kind of weird seeing it in manga form. Yeah, it's just weird to see in manga form. But I understand what is happening. Roger is taking his blade and hitting him. Then he gets hit, but the sword is on the other side to move, show that it bent really fast. I just love seeing Roger with the straw hat as well. It's so cool. Let me back on Elbaf. Anything of notice? Yeah, Mato. Elbaf Mato. Ah, she's the current bartender at where Ida was stationed. Where we see in the beginning of Elbaf. No, not in the beginning of Elbaf. When the kid pirates attacked the red hair pirates, we saw Mato standing in the bar serving the red hair pirates, and Cullen acting like Luffy did. Cool, okay. That's a really cool design on Silver Axe. I really like that. That's so cool. And I see now, I didn't notice before because it looks like he had I thought it was a gun, like a gun holster, but it's a giant axe. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Reddit. Let's see what people have to say. I'm just gonna go through it real quick. I can actually turn this on. Shaki gooning, here it comes. Yes, it is. I like unpaid intern Kaido. We need to find a frozen army of giants, said Beck. Why not just force Harald to obey? Nicely asked, Harald. I'm using my contacts. That's so funny. Yeah, sure. You watch his mouth. So Rayleigh became the right-hand man of the Pirate King and discovered all there was to know in the world. Bag, the most beautiful woman, was able to avoid execution and retire peacefully. He's really that guy. Gaban became the left-hand man of the king of the pirates and discovered all there was to know about the world. Bagged a giantess and had a child with her. Avoided execution and retired peacefully. This keeps going. Became a doctor of the king of the pirates and knew all about the world. Bagged a giant ass whale and put an island in it. Okay, it just keeps going. That's really fun. I really like this thread. That's so much. Our comment section. That's fun. God, I love how no matter what they're doing, as soon as Roger and Garp see each other, it's always on site. Their dynamic is just so funny to me. Yeah, this pen. I really didn't expect to like Rocks this much. Rocks energy. Okay, is there people just gooning here, or are it actually something for talking about that I didn't notice? You know, it's actually nice to see something different. Wait. You know, it's actually nice to see something that makes Roger different from Luffy. They got so many parallels. It's nice to see them still are different. Yeah, that's true. Garp is an absolute monster, pulling up to Roger and clashing with them. And what? Clashing with them and don't use parentheses if you're mate. This is wrong way of typing. If you go to read normally, it would be clashing with them and damn. Even that don't make sense. Remove this one. Damn Rayleigh out-risked Roger. Loved getting Lore-Piece, Silver Axe, and Shiki being rivals. True. The last double page of the chapter goes absolutely hard. Yeah. Roger staring up at Jackie after again. It should have been me. I wonder if Silver Axe is being set up as a more important person than he thought. Oda really seemed to want to hype him up this chapter, not to mention he gave him a pretty intricate design that's reminiscent of both Akainu and the younger Zephyr. Ah, just as I said. Perhaps he is an undercover admiral or something, which is the reason for his design being the way it is. Maybe he will betray the Rocks Pirates on God Valley, leading to Rock's downfall. No, but the Rock's downfall is Garp and Roger destroying them on God Valley. But okay, he said betrays on God Valley, so maybe. Adding even more to this crazy theory, what if Silver Axe gets burned on God Valley, leading him to become the man marked with the flame? Not a bad idea. His X on the glasses and on the left side chest reminds you of Deuce Drake, who also was a spy for the Marines. Maybe Deuce Drake was inspired by Silver Axe. Something doesn't feel right about seeing Roger with heart eyes, but at the same time it's understandable because Shaki though. Also, the Rocks Pirates spread is one of the best Oda's cooked up to date. And the color spread with Luffy, Nami, and Sovereign Sanji. Yeah, I agreed. Rayleigh reaction to Shaki winking at him. It's so sorrow-coded, that's really true. I can't really show all the panels. I am away, Gloriosa, you're blocking Shaki. It's really interesting to me how Rox doesn't want to use his strength to force Harald. I feel like that's the key difference he has with Blackbird. Rox clearly has some honor, respect, right? I don't want to. I can't read his accent. Interesting. Rox was looking for 2 devil fruits, but what exactly did he mean when he said his true power? Because it's massive. Because he is an ancient giant, and if the fruit is a sown, imagine how massive that sown form will be. All right. Not what I expected to see. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Watching this with me. This was an incredible chapter coming back to. I really enjoyed this. I will see you all next week for the next chapter. In the meantime, have a great day. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. It really helps out. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.